Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and today we're going to do a pocket for our journal of ideas. I don't know why I struggle with that so much, but anyway, so you guys know what I'm talking about. Idea book. So we're going to make this pocket. It has two slanted pockets here, and then there's one that goes all the way down the middle. It's one of these skinny ones again that I started doing with Edith Holden books. And I just kept playing with these in different ways. And so yeah, this is the one we're going to do today. So I have some dictionary page, which is a little wider. I wanted a little bit wider pocket. So you're just going to take one and fold it in half. I hope you guys are having a good day. We're having a good day around here, except the wind is blowing. I was trying to cut some more, you know, those numbers and keys and cogs and all that, because you know, I needed some more for the shop, and the wind's blowing so hard that the smoke is just blowing back through the tube into my house, and it stinks, so I had to stop. So I'm sorry, I am trying to make more, because I know there's some of you that missed it yesterday. So yeah, I am working on it though, so just know that I'm working on it. If the wind ever stops blowing, I might get some done. Okay, so I need to find out where the middle is. So these are about 7. So let's mark a sort of middle spot. Dropping stuff. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with my sister and my niece. That was kind of crazy, so thank you for all of you who hung in there and enjoyed our video of us just jabbering and doing whatever at fast speed, but it was fun. And Megan did awesome on her collage. That was super fun to do that with her, so we'll have to do it again. She has every other Friday off, so we were kind of talking about doing something like that every once in a while. We might do some antiquing the next time, or you know, go to thrift stores and stuff next time. Not necessarily antiques, but we do go to the antique stores to look for cool paper stuff. Oh, I'm not even telling you what I'm doing. Just going away. So you're going to take one of the ones that you folded in half and find your middle point and cut it down the middle, you know, the other way, so you've got like the two separated flaps. And then you're just going to fold these flaps in and glue them down. Sorry about that. Just got jabbering and not explaining things. Sorry, this is all gluey too. Wow, that was a loud car. Sometimes I think the wind carries the noise even more than normal. But yeah, it was funny. Somebody commented yesterday, "I hate the wind." And I'm sorry, I'm not sure who said that, but yes, I can relate. Because in that video I mentioned how I heard someone on YouTube, and I don't even remember who it was, but they said, "I love it when the wind blows." I just thought, I've literally never heard anybody say that. It's just one of those things I don't love, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I do like it, like when we used to get, you know, yucky air or something like that, then it was always nice to have a good wind to get rid of all that, but I just don't like being out in it. It drives me batty. Get cranky. Okay, so then see, this is going to make the little slants that you get there. And then you'll just glue along there and just a little bit up the side. This one is a little bigger. It's just going to depend on the size of your page and how far you can fold those flaps down. See, this one's skinnier, so I could only go to about here with the flap. So that's why they look so different. And I'll be covering this, so we're not going to have that picture there. And then you're going to take this one, and it's going to kind of become a, you know, spot for that to go. I think that's how I did this, didn't I? Oh, yeah, okay. So that goes like, yeah, that's right. Okay, so we're going to put a thumb notch here. Sorry, I thought I did it wrong. So we're going to thumb notch here, because this will be our top loading pocket. So most of the work you're doing is on this front piece. Then you're going to glue this down to this, which will make your pocket that goes all the way down. And then it opens and you've got writing spots. Or if you wanted to decorate them or whatever, you could do that as well. So we're going to ink this little. We're going to decorate this one with some fun papers from Gail Agustinelli, and I'm using Allie the Cockney Crafter's Faux Fabric. I've got both of her Faux Fabric digital downloads, so I'm kind of using both of them because I'm going to do that sewing journal. I decided. I don't know if I said that the last time, so yeah, I've decided I'm going to do a sewing journal. Here's my next journal. So, and I'm going to try to do it, you know, all as much as possible on camera. I'm not going to promise that I'll never do anything off camera, just because sometimes there's some things I have to do sewing wise or whatever off camera, but I will try to do most of it on camera so you guys can see how I do that. And I think we're going to use a cereal box as our cover. So yeah, that'll be fun. It's kind of a bummer to cover that up. I like those acorns, that's cute, but these are the pages I tore out. So I have one of those great big huge old dictionaries. So yeah, my son and I went and got him a checking account opened up today, so now when he gets his paycheck, he has somewhere to, you know, have his money and all that jazz that we do when we get a job. So it took us all morning just to do that. Isn't it crazy? So silly. Oh, and I wanted you guys to know, because I have had a few people having trouble getting their orders on Etsy, and through Etsy we use USPS. So I know that you may have heard, some of you, I don't know who else heard or whatever, but they've been having shipping problems pretty much since COVID started, but I guess some places are worse than others, and it just depends on where it's going to, because some places I ship to and it's like 2 days. It like takes no time at all, because I usually get it out the next day unless I just have something I can't avoid doing, but pretty much if you place an order the next day, I'm shipping it out. So yeah, so anyways, some people are, you know, have been waiting 10 days for orders, and granted they are you know, states that are across the country from me and things like that, but still, that's crazy. So but I don't know what to do, because, you know, I check the tracking and they say they're in transit, so it's sort of like I don't know. But anyway, I just want you to know that, because I know a lot of you just ordered those number paper packets, you know, the die cuts, and so I just want you to know that I'm doing the best I can to get it to you as fast as I can. I just don't have any control over that, unfortunately, once it gets to the post office. And this is the first time I've ever had any trouble. Like, I've never had packages be late or anything, so it's really a bummer, because I want you guys to get it fast, because I know you want to play with it, and of course you want to get it, and I want it there in one piece. It worries me when it takes a long time that things are going to get roughed up, you know. I don't want that. So, but I will definitely work with you guys however I can, so just know that. But yeah, it just stinks that, I mean, that's a long time, 10 plus days just to get it across the country, basically. So anyways, I just wanted to let you know in case you do order those and it ends up taking a little bit. You can also track your packages on Etsy too. So just know that you can do that if you want to see, like, if it'll say where it's at. A lot of times it just says in transit, which that isn't necessarily helpful, so, which I know it's not helpful. So anyway, but like I said, I will work with you however I can to help out. I feel bad because I sort of just had to say, it's coming. I promise it's coming. Okay, so these are Allie's Faux Fabrics, and because I'm doing a sewing journal, I just thought they would be kind of fun. Oh, I made a few other things I wanted to show you guys first real quick. What I did with those other things. But anyway, I know you've probably seen Gail make these pockets that, or Wendy at Wendy's Journal Adventure, because this was Wendy at Wendy's Journal Adventures idea. This was not my idea. This wasn't Gail's idea. This was Wendy's, as far as I know. So it was, Wendy was using coffee dyed paper. I used book page to do mine. So you're just folding whatever kind of paper you decide to use to the middle and then fold up the bottom. You can see the torn edge there of the book page. Just to almost make like a coin pocket, and then you cut the notch. And then she was using like one whole sheet of 8.5 by 11 coffee dyed paper. So when you cut it in half, you get the pocket, and then if you fold this into thirds, you have a tag. So that's how she was doing them. I just used book page because I've got loads of that I need to use up. So that's one that I did, and this is Gail's background paper, her new kind of neutral collage papers, and I can't remember the name, I'm sorry Gail, but I will put it in the description box below the video. And then this is also Gail's, this it's all her like numbers and just these really super cute tickets and tags and all kinds of stuff that is in this kit, and I will leave a link to that as well in the description box. But that's in her cinnamon tea on Etsy. So, and then I added some of the numbers that I cut with the Glowforge, and then this is one of the little keyholes just to put it. So that's all I did to those, was just, oh, I forgot to cut the thumb notch on that one. Sure, make it easier to get open, huh? So anyhow, let me just put that over there. There's this one. So these are super fun papers. And then there's this one that I didn't decorate at all. So that's just kind of what it looks like. Not sewn, not decorated, nothing, but super cool. So I made those, and then I also made some stuff for the sewing journal. So see, this is what I'm talking about, because if I have time, I will kind of make some things on my own. I need to stitch around this one a little bit. So there's a pocket there and a tag, and like I haven't really decorated these. And then this tag, but this is from an old pattern. And then there's this long skinny one, and that's out of that Twin Peaks book that I got. It was one of the like Lewis and Clark background papers, but you know, you can use any script paper. And then these are Allie's Faux Fabrics. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just going to keep going with that theme. And then I did one of these. This was on Gail's channel. It was Carrie the Crafter. I don't know who all's done these, but I've seen them before. It's like a tag, but it's a pocket, and then just got a little piece that goes in there. And then this is kind of like the one we're doing right now. So this is basically the same thing. Oh, that's right. I was going to decorate this one. I'm glad I looked at that, because I already have one of these. I don't need another one. So I'm going to just decorate this one with that, the paper of Gail's, this one of hers. And I think I accidentally printed one page twice and another page not at all, so I don't think I have it all, but anyway, I'll get that remedied. And then I have this also from Allie. It would go well with this, and so would this, so we'll just play around and collage it up. But I'm glad I looked at that, because that would have not been good. But these are really cool, these collage sheets that Gail did. Love them. She's so awesome. She's my mentor. My big sister and my mentor. Well, I just say big sister because we were joking one time that she's our junk journal mom, but she's my junk journal sister because she's too young to be my mom. So yeah, but she's awesome. She's been very helpful to me if I've had questions or anything, and I really appreciate her a ton. Kind doesn't even begin to tell you. She's just a great lady. I kind of want more of this doily, so I think I'm going to come up like that because I like that. And I can use this little piece somewhere else. Sister from another mister, as I had a friend that used to say that. I don't need to tear that bottom edge because you're not going to see it. Yeah, these work great because they're already collaged, which is the awesome part about buying digis that are collage, because you don't have to do a ton of collaging if you don't want to. Just plop them down and away you go. Oh, except I have this little notch I needed to cut out and I didn't do that. So I'm not going to stick that down quite yet. And then I'm going to get my punch all sticky. Oh my goodness. When am I ever going to learn? Never. Can't even get it in there because it's so sticky. I hope this is good because I can't see anything. It probably isn't, is it? Nope. Wanting to bend because it's wet and sticky from the glue. Probably just going to totally mess it up now, huh? Or mess up my punch because it's sticky. Don't ever do this, just wait till it dries. Just totally messed that up. And I still didn't get it. I still have it too far over. Well, we're just going to tear this out and we're going to just put something else over it. How's that sound? That's the rat ate it, right? A rat ate it. I mean, it's not that bad with, you know, the inking and stuff. I guess it'll work. That's what happens when you're dingy. Okay, so we could use some of these other pieces that are in that colorful kit. That one was super fun to play with the numbers. Yeah, I feel bad I didn't get more of those number packs and, you know, the keys and numbers and all that die cuts done, but they take me like 40 minutes almost each, so like, you know, it takes a little bit to get a pile of them done. So I'll just keep plugging away at it, and as I get them, I'll list them. But I feel bad. I wanted to get a lot so you guys could, whoever wanted them, could get them. But I'll just keep working on it. I think I'm going to tear this part off and use it for something else and just use this writing and numbers right here. I like how it says 1889 right there, and I'm going to tear that off too, huh? Yep. I'm going to get it somewhere else. Okay. I actually did that semi-right for a change. I usually like mess it all up. Yeah, it was fun with my sister, so thank you guys for hanging out in your comments and stuff. I really appreciate it, because it was fun to do that, hang out with both of them. I wasn't sure because we were kind of going back and forth, or I was, you know, between the Glowforge stuff and then, oops, it's already open, and, you know, collaging and chatting and whatever, so hopefully it didn't drive you guys too nutty, but it was fun. Fun to do every once in a while, right? Not an everyday event. Maybe I'll use some of this one on this. That might be fun. I'm going to get some of this Yeah, I'll link everybody's stuff below, so we're just going to go for it and see. Oh, we could do this part. This would be good. Let me try to get that rose on there. Let me tear just a little closer to the rose so I can get more of it. Yeah, the wind is just tearing out there today. I tried, you know, like I said, cutting those, but it's bad. Start coughing and it's like, nope, turn it off. I won't have an asthma situation because of it. Yeah, you can make up a bunch of those. Those are pretty easy, I think. Not too complicated, just 2 pieces of book page. And pretty it up. Kind of like how you can see that, and then we're going to glue those down. Just going to go along the bottom and just a little bit right there just to hold that, you know, little flap so it's not too floppy. Put it right here. Yeah, that was quick. What are we at? See, that only took me 22 minutes. Maybe I'll do another type of pocket because I have more types of pockets. So we'll put this one up here. I could make the cards and everything for them, but oh, you know what I need to do? Wait, I spoke too soon. I need to cover the insides with something to write on, and it really helps if you don't glue your pages together. I literally just put that down and it already glued itself together, so. But yeah, let me even this up just a touch. I forgot this step because we can't really write very well on the dictionary page. I suppose you could if you had the right kind of pen, but it's kind of thin. So we're going to cover it. If I can find something to cover it with. It's kind of orange. Too orange. I must have done that one with some orange food coloring for Halloween. You know what, I'm just going to grab another piece of ledger. I'm running out of just plain papers in there. So just piece this. Mine's from 1956. I was watching somebody the other day and they had one, but I think they lived in England, that was like super old. I was like, gosh, that's so cool. Never find them very old here. They're usually all from the 40s, 50s, which, you know, is older, but those ones are really cool. So. Yeah, rarely do I find anything earlier than the 20s. I mean, sometimes I can find a book that's like older than that, but but I am out west, so we're the newbies in the scheme of things. Just did that so I could sort of find the middle there. Is that going to be too wide? I want to take just a little bit more off of that. I can get a hold of it. One thing good about that is it rips very easily. I don't know if you can hear the wind, like it's literally just shaking the house, almost. The old house I grew up in, it was an old Victorian house, over 100 years old when I lived in it. And the wind would blow, and it had the old glass pane windows, and they would rattle in their frames. And then we had a tree, there was a tree right outside my bedroom window, and in the winter it would get snow on it, and then it would kind of scratch and tap on my bedroom window. Yeah, that used to scare me when I was a little kid. Branches get heavy when they're full of snow. Where I grew up every day, it snowed, the wind would blow at some point every single day. Usually start about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You almost could never have a barbecue in the summer because every evening the wind was whipping. That's probably why I hate it. Because it was a daily occurrence and just annoying. So we don't have it a ton here. I mean, we definitely have it. Every place has wind, but so when it does blow, it's kind of like, why is the wind blowing? Compared to the way it used to be. It's still that way there, but not here, thankfully. I'm in Idaho now, and I was in Nevada. Nevada's a little bit windier than Idaho tends to be, I think. Okay, that will work nicely. See? It's just a fun little pocket. So, okay, now we can make something else. Let's see. Oh, I know what I wanted to do, because I haven't in a while, and this is a good one for really loads of reasons. And a lot of you may have seen it, but I want to put one in my idea journal. So I'm just going to grab another one of these. You can use any book page though. So obviously the smaller the book page, the smaller this little thing's going to be. And this isn't a pocket. So you are getting a different something for your idea journal. I don't know why I just keep doing pockets, but that's mostly what we do. I mean, we all know how to do tags. Like journaling cards aren't super difficult either. Not that this is difficult at all, but it's a good one to have in your arsenal. So just take your page, whatever size you want. I like the edges torn, but if you like them cut, you can cut it. And then you're just folding it in half. And folding it in half again. And then you get, like, you know, something to stick in a pocket, but it opens. You can have 2 writing spots. Opens again, more writing spots. Do you see what I mean? So you can kind of decorate them if you want, or you can just have them folded up like that. I kind of like them this direction because then they fold down and you get, you know, the writing spots. So this is the way I'm going to do it. But if you want, you can do them this way and have them fold up. So I mean, it doesn't matter if this one's just directionally. That's the way the writing's going. So that's the way I'm going to do it. And then you just kind of can collage all over it, however you want. These are just fun. I got these from Diane H. She did like something like this for Christmas to from type things, you know, little cards on gifts sort of thing. But I like the idea for journals. I just thought it was fun. I could make one of these with more of the sewing stuff, so maybe I will do that. I want here. I think I'll have this part. But yeah, great idea. Super simple, super fun. So I usually decorate the front, and then the inside I do a little bit more of just writing type. But you can use all different papers, and it's just fun to get the, I kind of want that flower more centrally. I need to get some like sewing pattern ladies or something like that printed out. And I'll go there, and then I'll put something across the bottom. So yeah, this is a good one to keep in your ideas, because I do forget to make it. Every once in a while it pops in my head. But it's one I have used more, so I just remember it a little easier because it is pretty simple. I got globs. Globs o' glue. And a lot of you have probably seen this if you've been with me for a while. But those who are new, and I know I've got some new people, and welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you for all those who have supported me for ages. I appreciate everybody. You guys always have great ideas and just great support, so thank you. Trying to get the, I always have to get the schmutz somewhere, right? Okay. We need, oh, one of these would be kind of fun. These little tickety things. Let's see if I've got one going the other direction. Yeah. I'm going to grab a sip of water. Getting dry. The wind will do that. Yeah, I just love the bright colors of this kit, Gail. It is great. Great. I hate to cover that up, but we're doing it. And then I don't know what all I want to put on the front of that. I may want to put like some sewing booklets, maybe. I need, like I said, I need to get some of those ladies printed out. Sometimes these have a lady, but this one's just like not, does not. It doesn't either. Gotta get all my junk out again and figure out. Oh, I just ripped it. This one's would be cute. These two ladies together would probably fit on there. The colors are good. So let us see if we can get them out. This is so yellowed. Wow. Another thing that's great to use is these little measuring tapes that are on the back of these. I mean, you can really just use the entire thing. I'd like to keep this number. You've got to use all the pieces because it's not like these just come our way every day, these old ones. This one appears to be probably the 60s, I'm thinking. Maybe early 70s. I'll probably try if I just looked at the It doesn't have a date. Sometimes they don't have dates, which I find interesting. They'll have the copyright information, but no date. Okay. Guess I'm just going to go with tearing it by hand because that's what I started with. To get rid of some of the extra paper. Man, this paper, see, I just like didn't mean to, but I broke part of her head off. Sorry, lady. Didn't mean to. Maybe I just want one of them. Yeah, but the problem is her arm is back behind there. I love these conversations I have with myself. But I can't see any of my stuff. Well, we're going to have to just tear it, and we'll have to figure out something to do with the lady in the yellow. Maybe if I put her at the edge of a page, it won't seem so weird that her arm's gone. Put something next to her or over it or something, just to make it seem like I meant to do that, right? This part of this can go. This is some very fussy tearing. I feel bad that part of her head's gone. Yeah, that works for me. Do I want? Yeah. This one's super fragile. Wow. I wonder if I could have been in like a smoker's house. It just makes the paper more brittle. It's very interesting how that works. I try to keep these kind of flat, you know, like I don't add a whole bunch of dimensional stuff to them because, you know, a lot of times they're just going to slide into a pocket. So I treat them a little bit like a tag. You know, I don't want to get them like so thick that they're obnoxious. Plus you're filling them, you know, each page with paper, so. Okay. So we could even use, if we wanted to, oh, I don't want to use that for that. I was thinking some of the back of that would be kind of cool, but it's too cool. I can use some ledger. That helps when everything's upside down too, is that you're going to cover a lot of this, so. And you can cover it in, you know, different pieces to give it some interest, or just like a little strip of something, just, you know, to give it some color. Asha, what are you doing? Stuff in my sewing stuff. He's my big helper. Always helping and looking for plastic to lick, because that's what he does. Oh, I forgot to, I remembered, I'm going to save this one for my sister. She came over and I'm like, oh, I have one whole glue tube for you. She has this place she can send them to recycle them, so that's awesome. It's just a matter of me using my brain to remember. What is up with that one? I'm sorry, he's just going to knock everything over. That was a roll of tape that we use for the Glowforge. It's like this giant roll of masking tape. This stuff's crazy. I didn't know you could get masking tape as big as it is. It if you put it over the wood, because my husband does the map stuff, which he's still learning, by the way, so you guys may see more of it if he ever gets it nailed down. But you put it over the wood so that the wood doesn't scorch, you know, because it'll scorch the tape a little bit, and then you just peel the tape off, and then it's nice clean wood. So that's what that's for. So I don't use it much, but he does. That's a trial learning that whole thing. Jeez. Way more computer type knowledge than I have, I'll tell you. Oh, you know what's cool too is like these pages that have a lot of space, but it doesn't have anything. Those work really well. Go a little higher so that I can tear the bottom a little. I don't need it that wide, but I do want the rows, so. Okay. Take a little off the bottom. I keep wanting to throw stuff away over there because that's where I usually have my little garbage container, but I moved it when my sister came to this side so she'd have room, and then I forgot to put it back before I started this video. Yeah, it was super fun to have them over the other day. I feel bad though because we didn't get a lot of done for Bailey because the Glowforge just wasn't cooperating, and she wasn't sure how to do stuff, and I wasn't sure how to do stuff. She knows a whole lot more about computers than I do, though. But anyways, we've gotten it figured out, but she's going to have to come back to cut everything out. So we just couldn't figure it out by the time she had to go. I'm doing that just because it's very white. It's very white. And I ripped that corner off, but I'm not that worried. She'll be able to see a little bit of the words. Oh, whoops, this is up. I'm going to get it all messed up if I'm not careful. It's upside down, but, you know, the words underneath are upside down is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so that's that. And then we open it this way. We need 4 more. So yeah, super easy. Little bit time consuming, but nothing major. I think I might use a piece of this, even though I'm not going to be able to get the whole thing in. I think it'll just look kind of neat, and I like the colors, and it's blank in the middle, so it'll give a little bit of a writing spot. So let's see, we could put I think I like the part that just says measure better, maybe. And then sometimes these kind of things are good because they aren't completely written on. There's a few little spots that you can see. Is that going to be, yeah, that's plenty. You can cover with anything though, just regular paper. You could use a light colored scrapbook paper. You could use just like parchment paper, whatever. You don't have to, you know, have all these things if you don't. Just use what you have in your scraps or wherever. thinking I want that like that. I might just want part of that with the lines, and I'll save that top part for something else, since it doesn't need to be that wide. I might just go right over the top of that like that. Okay. Is that right? It's hard to tell if you don't ink it. Sometimes I ink them so that I can see where the lines are. Okay. That's fun. Now let's use, there's this, and this one has some of this blue, but I think you could get a good part of it that doesn't have much blue, just like a little bit of blue, because I do like that blue color, it's pretty. And then, so let's get rid of that. I need to move my garbage can because it's just throwing me off. Isn't it funny how you change one little thing like that and it's got you all messed up. I'm going to get more of that leaf too. Maybe I'll tear a little more off so we can have some blue. I'm going to have to do a little bit of inking because I just cannot see these where these folds are. Mucho better. Yeah, I love Allie's faux fabrics that she has because I use them quite frequently. So they're definitely worth checking out. They make great journal pages and, you know, collage. They're just fun. And definitely good for a sewing journal. With the heart stuff, but I like this little doily, so I think I'm just going to kind of use that part of that. I'm going to end up turning these ones off. So maybe I'll use a little bit more like this piece. This would be great in a Valentine's journal. Super cute page. Don't do it. again. Okay, I'm going to do this one more, but then I'll still have that one, but that'll be good for now, just so you get the idea. I wonder if any of Gail's, let me see, do I have any of the other ones that have ledger type stuff that I haven't used yet? Because I used a lot of stuff doing those other pockets. Oh, let's use this. Right here. Piece of this one. I kind of hung that other one a little long, didn't I? It's okay. I'll trim it a little bit. Oh, it's not hanging over. It just is longer than some of the other ones. That one can go there. What else do we have? Looks like most of hers have writing on them, like those. I think I'll go ahead and use this piece of ledger. Oh, this is kind of like ledger, isn't it? Yeah, that's not very exciting. Let's see what else I can find in my crazy mess of randomness. Do you guys also have crazy messes of randomness? Yes, we all do. It's a sickness, can't you see? And we can't stop. We can't stop tearing paper into shreds. And saving every little piece. Yeah, I cut it short, but that's okay. I'll put like a piece of one of the fabrics just to kind of make it a little more interesting. Because it's cute. This is Allie's again. Won't fit from there to there. Let's take off a little more of the plain white here. There we go. Okay. Turn it around the other way. Doesn't matter. Makes no difference. Okay. So I think we'll stop there. We'll call that a video. At least you guys get the idea that these are fun and give you lots of writing space. And if you glue everything down all the way, you won't have to do that. Okay. So that one goes like that and that. So we have this opens and then this opens. So we just need, I need to put something on there, but that's not a big deal. And then we have this pocket that has pockets here, here, and up here in the top that go all the way down, hopefully. And then writing spot. So yeah, those were fun. Those will be great to add to my Colossal Tome of Concepts. Tome of Concepts. Why do I say tome every time? Okay, you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I hope you have an awesome evening, and enjoy some fun crafting time. Maybe you got to craft with me. And we will chat again tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.